What are the advantages of agile over waterfall? The agile or the agile methodology is an outcome of Agile Manifesto, which first brought in the use of the term agile in the year 2001. So the basis of agile is quick adaptation to the customer requirement changes. It leverages team interaction to engineer software in an iterative and collaborative manner. So the adaptation to the changes or the requirement changes, and the second thing is interaction between the team member, and it believes in having multiple incremental releases than just a single large project like release. So the Agile Manifesto explains how Agile is better than the old waterfall development method, and these are adaptive approach, then having a predictive approach. Let's be open to change. Many iterative cycles for release rather than a single release cycle. Let's have iterative cycle so that the user is given something, he may suggest, and according to that, things may be changed as and when required. More coding than documentation. There is no requirement of having a pile of documentation if you haven't have a working software. Very short feedback and adaptation cycle. Efficient cross-functional communication in teams, that is promoting importance scrum, talking, standing together, discussing. Quality-driven development practices means the quality is the main aspect. So let us see a figure first. This figure indicates the difference between the agile projects and the waterfall projects. What it says is that this is the iterative increment of agile release. So we want one iteration, then something is being created, then we go for another iteration, and every time this version is realized, whenever it is realized, it is being emancipated, or you can say the proliferation is done, and the problems and the all those things which may cause error or defect, they are being catered or nullified, and final release is there. So an agile project is very iterative in nature. It takes all the phases of software development and blends them into a single phase. We call it as iteration or a sprint. Each iteration has multiple teams coming together and delivering a product that can be considered the shippable version. So the time taken to deliver one shipment or a release of the software is say a week or two, as opposed to the month-long releases that occur in waterfall. So it is very relevant and practical. The typical waterfall project can be considered as separate blocks, separate phases that work in a time slot and then pass the bundle of work done to the next block. So this causes wastage of time as well as increases chances of rework as requirements are not defined upfront. So this problem led to the discovery of agile methodology for software development that blends the phases of software development that occur in waterfall. So a typical waterfall release, as you see, will have requirements, then the analysis, building, you can say design also here, design, then building, then testing and implementation. This is a typical waterfall release, but it has changed, and today it has widely changed. But still, if we talk about the conventional or traditional waterfall, you cannot go back because water flows down here. And these are the different and discrete phases, means they are not related, only the outputs are being presented here. Then the agile approaches are typically used in software development to help business respond to unpredictability, that is risk, okay, unpredictability, uncertainty. So but the tools used to manage software development in the agile way should depict the simplicity and agility that agile methodology actually brought in. So what is waterfall methodology? First of all, much like construction and manufacturing workflows, waterfall methodology is a sequential design process. This means that as each of the 8 stages, conception, initiation, analysis, design, construction, testing, implementation, and maintenance are completed, The developers move on to the next step. And as this process is sequential, once a step has been completed, developer can't go back to the previous step, and not without scratching the whole project and starting from the beginning. So there is no room for change or error. So a project outcome and an extensive plan must be set in the beginning, and then they should be followed carefully and meticulously. But what are the advantages of waterfall methodology? Because people are using it till date. This waterfall methodology stresses meticulous record keeping. Having such record allows the ability to improve upon the existing program in the future. That is, it will increase the usability and the maintainability. So with the waterfall methodology, the client knows what to expect. They will have an idea of the size and the cost and timeline of the project. They will have a definite idea of what their program will do in the end. So in case of employee turnover, waterfall strong documentation allow the minimal project impact. So the disadvantage why agile has come, once a step has been completed, developer can't go back to the previous stage and make changes. Waterfall methodology relies heavily on initial requirements. So the requirement is very important. But if these requirements are faulty in any manner, that is going to be propagated to the next version, next phases. If a requirement error is found, a change need to be made, the project has to start from the beginning with all new code. The whole product is only tested at the end. Okay. If bugs are written early but discovered late, their existence may have affected how other code are written. And in addition to that, the temptation to delay thorough testing is often very high, as these delays allow short-term wins of staying on schedule. The plan doesn't take into account a client's evolving needs. That is, he wants something because the project is not one day task. It is being made, and by the time it is carried on, client may have some other needs. So if the client realizes that they need more than they initially thought and the demand would change, the project will come in late and impact budget. So when should you use this waterfall methodology? When there is a clear picture of what the final product should be. When clients won't have the ability to change the scope of the project once it has become. And when definition, not speed, is key to success. Then what is Agile? Agile came about a solution to the disadvantage of waterfall methodology we have just learned. So instead of sequential design process, the Agile methodology follows an incremental approach. Developers start off with a simplistic project design and then begin to work on small modules. The work on these modules is done in weekly and monthly sprints, less time-boxed manner. And at the end of each sprint, the project priorities are evaluated again and tests are run. Testing is also done, so quality is also maintained. So these sprints allows for bugs to be discovered and customer feedback to be incorporated into the design before the next sprint is run. So the process, with its lack of initial design and step, is often criticized for collaborative nature that focuses on principle rather than the process. And the advantage of the agile methodology allows for change to be made after the initial planning, rewrites to the program as the client decide to make changes, because changes are expected, always change will be there. So because the agile methodology allows you to make changes, it's easier to add features that will keep you up to date on latest developments in your industry. At the end of each sprint, project priorities are evaluated. This allows client to add their feedback so they ultimately get the product they desire. The testing at the end of each sprint ensures that the bugs are taken care of in the development cycle. They won't be found at the end. Because of the products are tested so thoroughly, then with Agile, the product could be launched at the end of every cycle, and as a result, it's more likely to reach its launch date. But there are disadvantage of Agile methodology. With a less manager, the project can become a series of code sprints. If this happens, the project is likely to come in late and over budgeted. The initial project don't have a definitive plan. The final product can be grossly different than what it was initially intended. So when should you use Agile methodology? When rapid production is more important. When rapid production is more important than quality of the product, when clients will be able to project, when there isn't a clear picture of what the final product should look like, and when you have skilled developers who are adaptable, when the product is needed or intended for an industry with rapidly changing standards. And both the Agile and waterfall methodologies have their strengths and weaknesses. The key to deciding which is right for you comes down to the context of the project. So is it going to be changing rapidly? If so, choose Agile. Do you know exactly what you need? Good. Then maybe waterfall is the better option, or better yet. Consider taking aspects of both methodologies and combining them in order to make the best possible software development process for your project. This is a short, comparative chart of Agile with the waterfall. because the project, if it is customer availability, Agile prefers customer available throughout the project, while Waterfall required customer involvement only at milestone. In the scope and features, it welcome changes. Agile welcome changes, but changes come at the expense of cost, schedule, or other features. Work well when scope is not known in advance. In the waterfall model, works well when scope is known in advance or when contract terms limit changes. In the future prioritization, we prioritize in Agile, prioritize by value, ensure that most valuable features are implemented first, thus reducing the risk of having an unusable product once funding runs out. Funding efficiency is maximizable, decreases risk of complete failure by allowing partial success. In the waterfall, we do everything which is agreed on. So approach ensures that the customer gets everything they ask for. All or nothing approach increase risk failure. The comments in the customer availability is customer involvement reduces risk in either model. Scope and future change is a reality, so we should prefer adaptability wherever possible. Contract terms sometimes restricted. In the feature prioritization, contract terms may not permit partial success and may require do everything. And then in the respect of team, the Agile prefers smaller dedicated team with high degree of coordination and synchronization. In terms of waterfall, team coordination synchronization is limited to handoff points. The funding, Agile works extremely well with time, material, or other non-fixed funding may increase stress in fixed price scenarios, while in the waterfall, it reduces risk in firm fixed price contracts by getting agreement upfront. Let us summarize. Agile is better where it is feasible, and while we are talking about a waterfall, plan driven may reduce risk in the face of certain constraint in a contract between a vendor and external customers such as the government. So thank you so much. By now you are aware what are the advantages and disadvantages of waterfall and Agile and when to use which methodology. Thank you so much.